Hey there viewers, so today it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be changing my oil on the RAV4 Hybrid at work because the garage is full at home. So I got to do it here. So just for the record, let's start this thing up, turn off the music. Let's see. We've gone 7,178. I think the maintenance light will come on right about 7,200 kilometers. So I've gone 7,100 kilometers. Total kilometers on the vehicle 39,835. Today I'm going to use a different oil today. Just wait and see. But I'm going to start draining the oil here in a second. But if you're wondering what kind of fuel economy I've been getting, this tank that I'm on right now, I'm still a little bit over a quarter tank left. I'm getting 5.1 liters per 100 kilometer. For you people who are wondering, what kind of fuel mileage am I getting with 5W30? And yeah, anyways, I'm gonna start changing the oil. I am not working in my bay today. I'm working in the bay next to it because I got a car in there still waiting for parts. And then my bench is full of engine parts because I took that engine apart. So that's waiting for, parts there. Let me show you. Gotta put gloves on. So, yeah, some people really need to start doing their oil changes more frequently. Like, look at the timing chain. It's so black. Like, this is the darkest timing chain I've ever seen. You can't even see no colored links on it. It's like, it's so dark. Can't even see it. But anyways. I recently topped up my washer fluid. Using Honda resources. Oh, okay, so let me show you what I'm using. I'm switching over to Liqui Moly. If you watch the Motor Oil Geek, because I do watch him, because in my last video on my RAV4 when I did my oil change, I was like, why did they get rid of the made from natural gas? And now we know. So, venturing off. So now I'm going to be, I'm switching over to Liqui Moly, Moly Gen 5W30, and then I'm going to send the oil to an oil analysis. But I'm still going to get an oil analysis on this sample, which I should have before I drained it. It's still hot. Completely forgot. Let's do this again. Get the sample. And that should be good. put that in there. Send that off. Ooh, it's hot. Let's get the Toyota filter off. You might notice that it's pretty quiet in here today because we're technically not open. It's only open if, you know, people wanted to, or, you know, employees or the techs want to work on their own cars. Oh, the crush washer. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let that completely drain out and get everything out as much as I can. So yeah, while we're just waiting for this to drain, I'll put the previous oil sample that I took up on screen, and you can compare it with the first oil sample I took. So went about like 1,000 kilometers more, a little bit more iron, I think, but yeah, a little bit more fuel dilution. But that was the sample taken in April, so it was like around, you know, kind of colder temperatures. But this sample is going to be summer, for the summertime, because we are in, where are we in? We're in August right now, August 17, or is it 18 today? I can't remember. Yeah, I don't keep track of days. So we're in August 17, right? So this would be an oil sample for, I guess, this summer. In the 4 months that I put 7,200 kilometers on. And then, yeah, that'll be end of that. I'm gonna start using Liqui Moly, and we'll see how that oil sample looks during the winter time, and then the summertime next year. See how that goes. So this stuff is double the price of the Pennzoil Ultra Platinum that I got. And the price went up after I got this. I'll put a link in the description if you want it. I got it on Amazon, right? It was cheaper than everywhere else. And then if you go and look at, like, I usually get it at Cambodian Tire or Canadian Tire. And my store was like completely out of stock of every freaking oil. So it's like, you know, what to choose, right? There's not many options. The app and see what available oil it has. It's just like out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. It's like, yeah. And then the Pennzoil hasn't even gone on sale for like the last month. Like usually I get a bunch of them when they're on sale. And then, yeah, the last almost a month now, it's like I haven't seen it go on sale anymore. So usually I buy it in bulk, but yeah. Anyways, let's try this new German stuff, see how this does with oil samples. And I guess while we're here waiting for this to drain completely, yeah, I don't know. I know there's no leaks. It's completely dry. Everything's just dry. I know there's no leaks, so that's good. Struts, no leaks. Everything still looks good after almost 40,000 K. Yeah, maybe a little bit of rust, that's it. Yeah, shocks, blue struts. No leaks on this side. I think in the next few videos, I'm gonna change all the filters at 50,000, right? And then I'm also at 50,000 gonna change the ECVT fluid, and then also this rear diff that's hiding back here underneath this cover. I'm gonna pop this cover off. So remove it, change the fluid in that. I already got the fluid, I bought everything. And then I'll make you guys a video on how to change the fluids on those things and how to change all three of the filters: engine filter, cabin filter, and then the hybrid battery filter. And then that's it. Yeah, rear shocks aren't leaking either, so they're still good. But yeah, nothing to really see. I keep on top of everything, make sure I know what's going on with my vehicle, because I don't want it to, somewhere where driving and something happens and I need to deal with it. I want to know what's going on. I check my tire pressures quite often, so I'm not checking it today. I did it like last week already. I always check my brakes, make sure they're good. There's still plenty left. This is a hybrid. But yeah, if there's anything that happens to it, I'll know about it. It finally came to a drip. Then you put the drain plug back in and then fill her up. Using Honda resources. Put this guy in. Screw back there. All right, let's see. Ooh, it's a funky green color. Should have brought my own funnel. My Toyota funnel. But yeah, it's got like a nice weird green color to it. Let's check the oil level. Oh, probably not even there yet. Halfway. Ooh, right almost at the top. Should be good. I'm gonna start it up. All right, start her up. Give me heat. Oh, yeah, because engine's hot and putting it on high doesn't do anything. Maintenance mode. Check the level. It's just below the middle mark. Top it up the rest of the way. Just below the top dot. That's okay. I think we're good. Okay, let's go reset the trip maintenance, and that's it for the video. Let's see. We will reset our trip B. That's done. We're gonna go into menu, settings, vehicle settings, nope. Schedule maintenance, reset, yes, and that's done. And that's basically it. Go back. There we go. So like, I treat my car how I would treat a customer's car. And I would do the same inspection I would do with my car with customer's car. The only difference is that, you know, I can check it every month, where a customer only comes in anywhere from six months to 8 months. And you know, there's all that, you know, but that's the only difference. But anyways, you know, check down in the link in the description. I'll put the oil down there, a link for that oil. It is quite expensive, I would have to say. It's almost double the price of that Pennzoil Ultra Platinum. So now, I don't know, just want to try something else. But anyways, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.